Imagine a product that is so multifaceted that it can make oil, butter, flour, fashionable jewelry, your favorite snacks and desserts, skincare products, and cosmetics. It's water, rich in electrolytes, a substance that conducts electricity in your body, critical for survival. And it is found right here in Guyana in abundance. If you're thinking coconut, then you're absolutely correct. The coconut plant is a member of the palm tree family. It is the only living species of the genus Cocos. In Guyana, it is the third largest agriculture product exported, behind sugar and rice. From the industry's average annual production of 92 million nuts, a significant amount is exported, mainly to Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and the Dominican Republic. Guyana is looking to expand this.
With CARICOM looking to reduce the food import bill, this is one of the crops that we are looking at, and there are a number of countries in the Caribbean, in CARICOM, that are looking forward to develop their coconut industries. As a matter of fact, we are helping Barbados right now. We will be giving them almost 5,000 coconut plant in the first phase, with the intention of producing or giving them approximately 50,000 coconut plants so that they can develop their coconut industry. So Guyana has an important role to play. So that is why you have seen large budgetary allocation in the last 3 budgets that we would have passed in the National Assembly. We have this year we'll be expending close to about $60 million in capital works to enhance the Hope Coconut Estate and build new nurseries across the country, as I mentioned.
Since entering office in 2020, government has started to beef up the local coconut production by expanding the coconut nurseries. 2 nurseries were commissioned in Region 3 and 1 in the largest agri-producing region in Guyana, Region 6. This initiative is led by the Hope Coconut Industries.
As from 2020, our capital investment from injection from the government in terms of capital projects adds up to about $82 million for 2020, 2021 and 2022. For 2022, as we speak, we have an approved budget of $33 million, and this will go towards the construction of 2 concrete bridges, the construction of a shed for equipment, 3 additional coconut nurseries that will bring our total nurseries around the country under the National Coconut Decentralization Program to 10. So we'll have now 10 nurseries under our management with the capacity to produce approximately 206,000 coconut seedlings per year if run at full capacity.
And government is not stopping there, with 3 more nurseries on its list. These will be established at Hosororo, Region 1, Fort Wellington, Region 6, and Lethem in Region 9. But what is so special about coconuts, and why invest in the industry? According to Fairtrade Certified, the global demand for coconut is growing at a rate of more than 10% each year. Allied Market Research also stated that the coconut products market size was valued at $11.5 billion in 2018 and is estimated to reach $31.1 billion by 2026. In 2021, Guyana exported $2.5 billion worth of coconut and coconut byproducts. This represents a $600 million increase when compared to $1.9 billion that was exported in 2020. Of that amount, virgin coconut oil exports stood at $685 million, while export earnings for dry coconut totaled $1.8 billion. Government is also collaborating with the private sector to further develop the coconut industry.
I have a real deep passion for agriculture. Of course, our government has been pushing agriculture in this country. There's a lot of talk about the ill effects of oil and gas, and to mitigate this, the government has been giving tremendous amount of support and incentive for the agriculture industry. And I see this as a great opportunity for us as Guyanese. And so in the past 4 to 5 years, I have started the coconut investment. I see it, as you know, Minister Zulfikar has been very keen on making coconut the third major agriculture product in Guyana. And so we are actually taking the initiative of the incentives that have been offered to move in this line of agriculture, coconut production.
Seeing the benefits of the products and how financially lucrative it is, the Luluni farmer is on a rapid expansion drive to meet local and foreign demands.
So we're doing this on a cyclical basis. Every 6 months we're looking to add on maybe 30,000-40,000 more trees into the cultivation. So right now we are hoping that by the end of a 5-year period we can have well over 500,000 such coconut trees. And I think it's going to be a wonder for Guyana.
Coconut trees are fairly low maintenance and thrive well in loamy, laterite, beachfront sandy, alluvial, clay and recovered soils of the boggy swamps. Both government and private sector alluded to the importance of Guyana's agricultural development in the face of the booming oil and gas sector. They recognize that agri-produce is paramount to survival and a strong agriculture sector ensures food security.
We are seeing our agriculture sector over the last 20 months have become so attractive, although we are competing with one of the most important commodities and more popular commodities like oil and gas. And 20 months ago, you would have, when you asked for any work to be done or any budgetary allocation, you would have heard the old mantra saying, wait until the oil and gas revenue come on stream. However, as a government, we recognize the importance of the oil and gas sector, but that doesn't prevent us from developing and consolidate and make the agriculture sector more resilient. Because what we recognize as a government, the agriculture sector is a sector that is responsible for food security. The agriculture sector is an important sector for us to develop because that's a prominent sector where we can use the oil and gas revenue to develop the sector, and that is what we are doing.
Local farmers are equally cognizant of the supremacy of the agri-sector and have committed to growing more.
Well, the thing is, we could have so much oil. You can't eat the oil. That's the thing. So agriculture, as I mentioned earlier, is critical. It's critical for our economy. And as you would know, even coming with the agricultural expo that is coming up, the aim behind that is to reduce food import by 25% come 2025 throughout CARICOM. So we are seeing the importance of the agriculture sector throughout CARICOM. For the coconut industry, you are right in that the coconut industry is being seen, as Minister Ashley Singh would have alluded to in his budget speech, as the next frontier for Guyana's agriculture sector.
Once we move agriculture to that level, I believe, come oil, go oil, at least we would have established the infrastructure that could feed us well, not only in Guyana, but within the region and even further apart. The demand for water coconut is unimaginable.
Right.
Atop the agenda of government is to significantly boost employment. In fact, a promise was made to increase employment by 50,000 persons by 2025, with thousands already created in the construction, mining, tourism, and infrastructure sectors, and the agri-subsectors such as fisheries, sugar, rice, cash crop, and livestock, The promise of government will be enhanced reach when more jobs come from the coconut subsector.
Boost the job employment, because this will entails a lot of workers when it comes to harvesting, because we are doing a complete product when we finish here. If you may ask me how much plant, it may surprise you. It will close to 27,000 plants on the ground. That is what is in place and are growing right now.
As the name suggests, only coconuts. The reason behind that is that we process coconut into value-added products, which are coconut flour, virgin coconut oil, coconut chips, desiccated coconut, and soon to be launched for refined coconut oil. The important thing about it is that there's no additives added to our products, hence the name, only coconuts.
We in Guyana here are looking forward to develop our coconut industry. Over the years, we have made tremendous strides. I think when I became Minister of Agriculture, the first thing I started was to look at the coconut industry across the country to see what we can do. And I think since then to now, we have made tremendous improvement. As a matter of fact, this year we'll be building, for the last 20 months we have been looking at a nursery and to decentralize coconut production across the country and coconut nurseries, because before 2020 August, I think that the only place you could have had coconut seedling was at the Manripo Nari Center there. Today what we have done, we have decentralized that. We have in Region 2, right in Region 4 on the East Bank, Region 5, Region 6. We are now this year looking at Region 1 and Region 9. So at the end of this year, we will be building 7 new nurseries across the country. Also, we have been working with private investors to develop their private plantation. And we have done a number of infrastructural work in the Pomeroon. You know, the Pomeroon charity area there, that is a very heavily concentrated coconut production area.
Government is keen on creating a safe environment for investments in the coconut subsector, like any other sector in Guyana.